Hello there. My name is Kraiwut Nuchpramool. I am a Thai student. I'm currently studying in year 3 at the National Kaohsiung University of Hospitality and Tourism in Kaohsiung in Taiwan. So my topic of study is related to hermeneutic phenomenology to explore frontline hospitality employee delighting guests in upper upscale hotel setting in Bangkok, Thailand. It's just a very honor for me to join this conference in this year. And let's get started. As you can see that even though many, if not most, luxury hotel in Thailand, they enjoy a long tradition of getting a high satisfaction rating score by the guests. But however, there are some issues that need more attention from them because of what? Because of the at the same time, they are getting some negative sentiment among travelers, which is on the rise. And this has caught my attention. This is a testimonial commented by one of the guests saying that after the pandemic strike, right, when they return to the hotel, they voiced their concern that, oh, it didn't felt like the same hotel as it used to be before in the old days. This is quite reasonable in that because of many employees, when the pandemic strike, they tend to left the hotel and they would never return back again. So the hotel suffer from the employee shortage, especially from the quality ones. And of course, the expectation from the guests increase every time when they return back to the hotel. So this leaves me with a gap and objective. The gap of this study is to because of the tacit knowledge transfer in the literature review is very limited. So this is the gap that need to be addressed, and the objective of study is to know how the tacit knowledge spill over in the hospitality organization. I want to know how they are transferred both vertically and horizontally, and in order to effectively enhance the sustainability of delighting the guests, so to speak. So according to the literature reviews, the nature characteristic of the tacit knowledge is that because it is very difficult to capture, to represent and maintain by the organizations. And of course, the knowledge circulation, knowledge transfer is very intangible. And most of the time it's very hidden, right? If the employee is gone, so the knowledge is gone as well. And it would be very difficult to please the guest, right? If the knowledge is gone with the employee. And other than that, this is a research frameworks. I tend to adopt the interpretative and hermeneutic phenomenology. This is to discover the understanding of the life experience and how they interpret their subjective meaning behind this phenomenology. So the methodology would be to use the convenience sampling and recruit to personal contact, since I used to work for the luxury 5-star hotel before in the old days. So the thematic analysis will be adopt for data analysis strategy, because this is to understand more deeply about the life experience of individual and their subjective meaning to generate more meaningful finding and meaningful insights. So the data collection will be employed to using the Microsoft Teams with at least 3 participants. And the inclusive strategy would be to use the middle manager virtual center to be the participants, because they have a greater breadth of knowledge and experience, whether it be forward, backward, upward, and downward in terms of the communications. So they can be a source of knowledge for the interview. So the interview strategy, this is a hermeneutic. I tend to explore and gathering the narrative or the story of their life experience and develop the conversational relationship with them. And of course, these are the research findings. According to the research finding, this is a theme one, keep cultural intelligence front and centers. So all participants, they agree on the same page that because they need, they voice their concern that by understanding the cultural understandings, especially in terms of the guest sensitivity and on various culture, which is very necessary to succeed in delighting the guests. For example, if the hotel welcome a lot of Indian guests or welcome a lot of Japanese or Chinese guests, they will conduct the training from the outside expert to share the tactic on how to delight the guests, because they will share the cultural sensitivities, what they should do and what they shouldn't do, when they have the those nationality guests in-house, right? And if the hotel has a majority base of guests from some certain country, they will hire, for example, they will hire some Japanese staff or Chinese staff to be in-house, in aware that for some certain guests, they are not capable of speaking English language well with the Thai staff. So this method will help. So the second theme is that the multi-generational workforce. This is very important because the hotel employ a worker in a different spectrum, because there are different multi-generational workforce, whether it be Gen X, Gen Y. So this would be some conflict, right? They have to learn how to reconcile this conflict of different understandings. So of course, in the other way around, the hotel is a happy delivery service. It means that they have to foster an environment of fun and joy for the employee. So if the employee are happy, it means that they will likely to deliver the service excellence to their guests as well. The last theme is the from ordinary to extraordinary. So of course they have to stay close to their guest and be able to anticipate, the demand of the guest. No matter what, if you work for the front of the house or back of the house, you can deliver the service excellence by use your own observation and delight the guest. If you work from the back of the house, this is from the interview. If you working in the housekeeping in the back of the house, you can make your own observation and anticipation. For example, if the guest mostly finished the tea bag and didn't touch any of the coffee bag at all, so the roommate can put in more tea bags with a note saying compliment from the hotel. This is an easy example to how to delight the guest. And other than that, this is the difference between the participant observation and non-participant observation. This is a conclusion. The benefit of the study is to learn how to develop the strategy to lubricate their tacit knowledge among employees to delight the guests, and in order to be able to keep the satisfied guests with the hotel and possibly attract more and more guests. The tacit knowledge, it will help the hotel enterprise to gain a superior position compared to the rival, to build up more the competitive advantage toward the hotel. Thank you so much for your listening. ขอบคุณครับ and สวัสดีครับ